Doppler 10 Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz is here. Jerry, do you have flowers blooming in your yard?
I did.
Are you a green thumb?
I didn't see my tulip picture in there. I sent it in earlier this week. I had about 7 or 8.
Oh, mine
but
are wilted and they don't look great yet anymore.
You blink and they're gone, right? That's the problem. But 300,000, that was impressive. Impressive. It was beautiful. And hopefully you had a chance to get out no matter what your passion was today, whether it was a soccer game, it was gardening, or just relaxing outside for a bit. We did have that nice break mid-morning through afternoon, but then a couple of showers rolled back in, and we're still tracking a few more for the rest of the evening. Right now, a mix of clouds and clear in downtown Columbus, and that's pretty much what you're going to see across much of central Ohio. You're also going to see temperatures only in the mid-50s, and this kind of breezy, a west wind at about 17. So if you are outside this evening, looks might be a little bit deceiving. That extra layer, or at least the windbreaker, is probably common fare as you're out and about for the next several hours. Here's the scattered, isolated nature of those light showers moving through. A couple southeast down 33, a couple down 23, and a few north and west. But overall, I think the coverage and the intensity of those showers is not going to get any worse. In fact, as we get closer to sunset, 7 to 8 o'clock, it's actually going to get better and decrease with time. At the same time the showers are decreasing, so are the clouds, and that means even with a bit of a breeze overnight, we're going to see clear skies, our 50s, 40s, 30s by tomorrow morning. Everywhere to the south and east of Franklin County is under a frost advisory through about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and probably going to rubber stamp this one into Monday morning as well. So let's get through tonight and tomorrow morning. Watch how fast those skies clear out and temperatures begin to drop. Winds will also subside just a bit through the evening hours into tomorrow morning, and that will yield a pretty start to the day tomorrow, but it's also going to be pretty cold. One thing you might want to do if you're up later on tonight, as many of you might be, is check out the Lyrid meteor shower. Look off toward the east. Generally northeast to southeast after midnight to about 4 a.m. You can see up to 15 meteors per hour, and this is the peak of that shower. It looks like we might get lucky and see skies clearing just in time. Those clear skies tomorrow morning don't last. Clouds come back in by midday, a couple of showers, and really keeping a lid on temperatures. Once we get past that, we'll see an isolated shower out there by the afternoon and the evening, but then we'll watch skies clear once again for Monday morning, and that's why we're seeing those 40s giving way to pretty cold temperatures by Monday morning. Tomorrow, 30s, 40s, and 50s, that's it. Well below normal once again. And speaking of that, we're going to stay well below normal. This goes through early May. Those 70s and 80s we had last week, that might be the last time we see 70s and 80s again for the next 2 weeks. Precipitation wise, we're going to keep it pretty dry as well. So cool and dry is going to be the rule as we get into the end of April and into May. Here's your extended forecast. Tomorrow, outlying areas, some frost, otherwise more clouds and some showers, 52. A cool start, but a dry finish Monday, a little better Tuesday, a little better Wednesday, back in the 50s and 60s. We're there again Thursday into Friday, but we'll carry the slight chance of a shower. Unfortunately, Lacey, that shower chance is back in for the weekend next Saturday. But with the cooler air in place, the only silver lining we're going to try and find is not a real big threat of severe weather with the cooler temperatures. So we'll kind of take that. But still, as you can see, only one day, 66 degrees is going to be normal.
So I was complaining this morning about how cold it was during my 8-year-old soccer match. And then I called my parents and I was complaining to them. They live in South Dakota. It was snowing there. So then I stopped complaining real fast.